What time is clock?
11:30.
So no viene, no viene con 9:30.
Alabaré, 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 alabaré,
¿Cómo están?
alabaré a mi
Good
Señor.
morning, Maria Chongos. Good morning, LV Raiders. Saint Martinez, good morning. I'm not sure if you want to become a moderator or not, Saint Martinez. This morning, I want to thank all 29 of you beautiful, empowered, brave women. We're going to show you some hands here. Maria Chongos, ¿me puedes estar contestando preguntas ahorita que te las haga? I want to ask you a few questions while these people see these hands here. Do you know how popular you are, Maria Chongos? Everybody's blaming everybody for being Maria Chongos. And what we want people to know is these hands here are not Maria Chongos. So can you answer me, Maria Chongos? Before we get started. Okay, I love the fact that you're here. I don't really know where you're from, and I tell people I don't know if you're from South Texas, California, New York. I don't know where you're from, but a lot of people here in the valley are getting blamed for being Maria Chongos. So yes, you are from the United States, and no, you are not OM, because OM is holding her own phone up here as we are starting this show with. Thank you for all the 7. I started my TikTok with I'm having a bad hair day. I got enough hair for a little chonguito already. I'm looking like them people that use chongos that aren't supposed to. Okay, Saint Martinez, just thought I'd ask. Because I always see you here, so it's like, it would be rude of me not to ask. Yes, the haters are bad, and they're going to get worse in a minute because I do have an opinion to give out. And, I don't know if everybody in the circle of haters and non-haters, everybody back there, you're sitting back there. One of the flip-flopping peacocks has passed away. My condolences to everybody over there on that side. I hope that they bury in Ophelia's boots so that she can dance cumbias all the way to wherever she's going. Okay? That one said, that I have an opinion on. And I do have an opinion. I just don't like to get political about it, but I do have an opinion. As an officer that I was, person to carry, I am going to give my opinion on what happened in, where was it? To that lady in Minneapolis. Okay? That with the confrontation that was going on with those ICE agents. Okay? I am not against protecting our borders, although Minneapolis is very far away from our borders. These people are investing time and money on ICE and Homeland Security for the other states when in reality the borders that affect us are in the side that is along Canada, because there are people that come into the United States from that side, and the borders on this side, New Mexico. And I'm going to get ready to cover my coffee with this Long John from Ladas. Texas, New Mexico, and Arizona are some of the borders that ICE needs to be in, protecting our borders instead of using the military to do their job. Okay? Now, what happened that I saw, and this is my opinion as a person that carries a gun at times for work or for not work. I was trained that the only time you use deadly force, good morning, Mehmet 2024. The only time, if you say anything smart here, you will be blocked like you were in the other platform. The only time that you use deadly force is if someone is coming at you. Otherwise, use your damn eyes that God gave you, your mother and father made for you, and look to where they're going. And then you can either make the report to take them to court or do what you have to do. But even a person that is getting trained in the Army, Navy, SEALs, or military, any of those posts, gets trained, police officers, sheriffs, they all get trained that the only time that you use deadly force is when a person is coming towards you. Otherwise, look at where they're going, call somebody else for help, and go about what you have to do. Drop them, chase them down, tase them, whatever you have to do. But deadly force is never to be used unless that person is actually shooting at you. I don't care what it was. Unless that person was shooting at you or coming towards you in a threatening way, then you can use deadly force against that person. Now, what I saw on the video, that person was driving away and the ICE agents were by the vehicle. Why was that going on? Because she had actually put her vehicle across the street to stop ICE from going ahead. I don't know where ICE was going, and I don't care.
I don't think she was blocking the way intentionally.
I don't know if she was or
There
not.
was a lot of snow. Maybe she slid or something.
I don't know what she was doing, but she was driving away from the ICE agents, and all their job was to do was to follow her until she stopped, and then issue out the warrant, the citation, or whatever they were going to do. But they took it upon themselves to shoot her with deadly force when she was not even attacking them. So that's my opinion on what happened over there and what's happening here. What's happening here is that we're using police officers and local sheriff departments and stuff to take care of border problems when ICE is supposed to be taking care of that. Our tax dollars that they get, because 1/3 of their money comes from your tax dollars here in Texas. When they get all, Texas pays 1/3 of all the money they collect. So 1/3 of those ICE agents' money, checks, comes from solely from the state of Texas. And I don't care. I'm giving out my opinion, and it is royal, and I'll tell you how far down the Aztec line I go. Deadly force should have never been used. And again, we're showing some hands with a phone so that everybody can stop saying that OM is Maria Chongos. Maria Chongos, it's her own person. She is one of my moderators. I thank her. I thank Teresa Riley for being here. RV Raiders, Alexis, thank you. I think even Mehmet 2024, just don't change whatever we're talking here. Cause I am quick. I'm not using my glasses, but I'm quick. I know, but everybody wants to know who you are, girl, and I'm so glad that you are so private. Cause they don't even believe that Maria Chongos is your name.
I hope she keeps typing.
Maria Chongo says, let me say it again for that DAB in the back.
I hope she keeps typing.
I am not. I am not OM. Alexis says the haters have no idea who anyone is. They only assume.
There it is. I have my hands over here and she typed.
They only assume and think that I am Roser. Let me say this in the shadows and call it like it is. I am not afraid to speak my opinion, and I'm glad that you're not, because neither am I. You know, most of the police officers
Amanda.
in South Texas would love to be sent to the border to protect the border because, you know, that's my opinion. But I did want to come this morning and just laugh with you guys and let you all know that there's a lot of stuff going on in this country and we need to be aware of. And, you know, all the stuff that's happening, if it affects those fields and those migrant farm workers that are working in fields, it's going to affect your pocket. I don't care what state that goes on.
Remember, and he that person, that lady, because Meme is a lady, she can state her opinion también on your show.
She can. She just can't change the subject of what we're talking about. Her opinion, if it's not about the subject, Meme 2024, you can state your opinion. If it's about what we're talking about. If it's about something that you want to talk about, make your own platform, please. I never said that you couldn't state your opinion as long as it stays within what we're talking about and don't try to change the subject. Yes, I saw that yesterday, Maria Chongos, and that is aggravating because she went through the same thing yesterday. I understand how come Yaya would be mad about it. You don't say nasty things about children that are like children, 5. Come on now. But hey, that's something she was doing on her platform. I don't see her. But I know she went through something like that because rumors are out there.
Chongos went to her platform and they started saying it was me. I would never do that.
Mm-hmm. They were all over the internet saying that Ofelia was Maria Chongos giving out her opinion on that lady's platform. Hey, Mama Testa. You know, but it wasn't Ofelia. That's why we're trying to make sure that everybody sees that Maria Chongos is typing and Ofelia's here. But you don't talk nasty like that about children. Children are unaware of sexual things. And what she did was wrong. I didn't see it. But I did see that stuff in Minneapolis, and that was wrong too.
Maybe I didn't see. Yeah.
Well, because there's a lot of us that are not going to agree with him. Not just OM. A lot of us don't agree with what's going on. But, you know, that's just nor here nor there. This was not going to be a very long show. I did want to come with you guys this morning to let you know that I went outside and I saw the papayas, and the female papaya tree has flowers that are open. So I'm hoping the bees do their job and pollinate between the two trees so that we can see the small papayas.
Do Do you know that story? I don't know that story.
Which story?
I didn't see that story about the innocent children.
Well, the story says that, and this is hearsay because I didn't directly hear it, but it's hearsay from one show to another. That person was stating that the 5-year-old child was in heat.
Oh my God.
And that what she saw around the house was what made her go into heat. And that's why that little 5-year-old child got violated.
Okay, that's it. Don't say no more.
And that's what I heard. And that made me mad too. And I didn't even hear it directly from her sarcastic ass.
I didn't know.
I would have been mad just like Yaya was. And that's what brings me to a lot of the stories. You know, how come these people have the right to say that what Yaya went through or what Velda went through was a made-up story, but what they went through was real? You know, it's like, but whatever. I don't like to get too involved with that. I'm going to let you all go. I just was here to give out an opinion on when deadly force is supposed to be used and when it is wrong to use deadly force. And from what I saw, those officers were in the wrong because the person was driving away from them. Not everything that you read on Twitter from anybody upstairs is true. If you look at the video, because other people were recording, the person was driving away from those ICE agents. Okay? So I'm going to let y'all go. Thank you for being here. And don't forget, just if you're licensed to carry doesn't mean that you have the right to use that weapon. You have to think with your brain first. Okay? Bye, everybody.